good to see everybody here that came back. Really nice to see you today. I don't know if a lot of people know it, but this is the house that my dad built. He came in and started this plant, and so for our family-wise, brother and I, it's been really difficult to come in here every day and rip the heart out of this place. And as you go into the plant right now, it's gone. And so there's been so many stories told and so many people working here. And as you work day to day, year to year, you see people more than you see your family. And so there was a lot of history here. And so, like Ron said, it was really hard for everybody on the cleanup team to get the things done. And even going into last week, we had a meeting and there was a question whether we could get done by this time and be able to be off on the 4th. And Ron and I said we could do it. The guys stepped up and they did a great job because as you go out there, it's really clean. Nobody got hurt. But it was just a difficult as you came in here and worked every day with the cleanup crew, you'd see guys leave that were getting jobs and stuff, and you'd have to come back in and do it the next day. So it's really difficult to do a certain thing like this. So I want to thank everybody. It's good to see everybody here today. Thank you.
I'd like to say a couple of things. I was one of the few that left early. One, because I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take the changes and knowing that we were shutting down. And I had an opportunity, so I did leave. Maybe it was a coward's way to get out of here early, but it was difficult coming in here, knowing that our days were numbered. And I see a lot of folks in here, some folks I haven't seen in a while. But I see some folks in here that I saw them come in here at 18 years old, and now they're grandparents, right? So, I mean, you know, I grew up here. Believe it or not, I had some dark black hair, and so I grew up here, curly, went through all phases like most, but it's been a good ride. And when I found out we were having a little get-together today, I left work to come early and come and join you folks, because more than folks, it's been family. For me, it's been an extended family in my life. But we all got to move on, and you know, we walk out of here with our heads up high, and the one thing they can't take away from us is our memories. You know, mine film's gone, but you know, the ones that are embedded there are there for, anyway, I thank everybody. It's been a pleasure.
There's, I mean, I want to thank everybody, but I think Linda jump-started my career. Tammy, you got to go to the Flexos. I don't want to go there. Your number's up and you got to go. I'm like, no, those guys are jerks.
Well, some of them were.
No, there was. And I made it, and some of them didn't. But I just want to say thank you, because I really didn't want to go to that department, but she kept saying, you're the first woman, though. You're the first woman. So that was exciting that I made it. And thank you for those guys that ended up staying with me and didn't quit or leave because of me, probably. Joe, before I thank you, I probably should thank your wife for letting us all call you constantly and being a part of your life probably more than she was because of all the chaos that everybody had. But thank you. He jump-started my career for to become a working foreman. Told him, he came up to me one day and I'm stacking my pallets. He goes, they can't find nobody. I go, for what? Because I was a shop steward with them. They need a working foreman. I go, good God, what does a person got to do for them to recognize you? He goes, I never knew you wanted it. He was gone within a half an hour. I was in the office, and that's how I got my job going. So thank you for that. And thank you for all the phone calls back and forth, and for the people that we were able to hire. You had a lot to do with it from the back behind the scenes, so thank you for that. And thank you, GP, for helping.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Thank you,
everybody's family, so thank you for helping.
It's nice to see Tessie. I won't visit.
But good luck, everybody, with your careers, with retirement. I'm excited for some of you that's going to be able to retire. Congratulations and enjoy, Bob. Good to see you. You had a famous line, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to work here. And I even said it today, I didn't know he was gonna be here, I was over there telling somebody that. And I go, you always said that, and if you think I'm yelling, think again, that's what he said. But you know, he was probably you're probably the only boss I was truly scared of, but I worked. In a good way, no, in a good way.
You should have stayed home.
No, in a good way, because you knew you had to do your job, and thank you for that, so I appreciate it.
I had to report to him, don't forget.
No, I mean, it did, I mean, we did turn the planet around, and you said it's us, but it helped with you having you here, so thank you for that.
You know what helped was your pep talks. I love those.
You know, it's easy, quote unquote, to be a leader. That's what the general manager is, when you got a team like this that's carrying the load and doing the work. It's a sad day for me.
By the way, if anybody wants a picture taken, let me know, because I can give you your email account and I'll send them to you guys all, whoever's interested. I got your email, right?
Yeah, mine.
Yours too, like that, I'll send them to you. Anybody else? Mr. Jacobus?
Get it going, Ray.
Oh, I don't say that.
It's the same on this. If anybody wants a copy of this, I'll put it on my Dropbox and just send me an email and I'll send you a link to it.
I'd like to say a few things.
Alright, Mr. Baker.
I think it's time for me to leave.
Don't tell them what's going to happen. When I first started here, I was young then, and when I started, I didn't know if I was going to make it, because that was back then they tried to run everybody off. So,
Including the general manager.
yeah, we did that a few times. But anyway, you know, I had great people working for me, and Jake, he's one of them that got me hired here. He had his doubts too, you know, so Alvin, he was one of my operators, but you know, the work was hard and the days were long and it was hot and all that, but I come in here because the main thing, I love this place. I love the people in it, you know, and working hard and all that. At the end of the day, it paid off. I feel good going home and everybody was safe and everything. And through the years, you know, I've watched people's families grow up with kids, and some of them even come here to work after that, you know, and I've seen where people knew they had a good job and they did wise things. Their kids have gone to college, become doctors and lawyers and, you know, professional. And, you know, one thing about that is because their kids, their family, they told them, you know, how their fathers worked, their mothers worked, and to make a better life. And so, you know, we actually, you know, we did really good, had good job, had good pay, good benefits, and the people were the main thing. Because if you don't enjoy your job, hey, you may as well get out, because you're going to be miserable. You know, and I'm not saying that we didn't have bad times, but you know, you got to get to the bad times and move on. And like Bob said, you know, you can dwell on the past and be resentful and everything, and all that's going to do is just ruin your life. You got to move on from there. And the people I see, they've been used to challenges and adversity, and you can take with you to your next future, you know, the things that you learned here, and be respectable to people and move on. You know, and I just wish, I want to thank everybody that I worked with. It's so good seeing people that's worked here in the past and moved on and everything. And I want to thank everybody that I've worked with here. I enjoyed working with you, and sometimes we had disagreements and stuff, but you know, I love this place, and the last thing I wanted to see was something happen to it, but you know, that's how life is. It's full of changes, and you move on from there. So I want to thank every one of you, and good luck to all of you, and be safe.
I remember the first year I started here, 1976, and you worked 16 weeks straight, 7 days. 16 weeks straight with no days off. And I'm thinking, oh my God, how do they have lives?
Sometimes that was doubles too.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's quite amazing. And there's still so many people here that did that. And that's something to be proud of. It got better after that.
Okay.
Is there something you want to say over there?
Well, that's what
I closed 3 plants down. I didn't stay for this one. This is the plant I spent my most years, 14. And it's the hardest. I started over again, another plant, other people, other folks. But this was put with me. And then there is life after a shutdown. I'm proving for me. 5 times, I'm hoping this is the last. Until I retire. But wish all of you the best and good luck.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.